Hi guys, and welcome to a new video on Sonal Slide. So before I say anything, Happy New Year. This is my first video of 2022. It's kind of scary to say that. But as you can see, we are starting off with a bang because we are literally maybe 2 or 3, depending when I post this, days away from New Japan's biggest event of the year, and that is the 2 nights at Wrestle Kingdom at the Tokyo Dome on January the 5th and the 4th. Why I said it the opposite way around? Nobody will know. So, as I did last year, and as maybe a lot of you have been anticipating, I'm going to have a quick rundown of the 2 nights. So, all the matches to look forward to, what I think are going to be the standouts, and maybe you're definitely going to get some very wrong predictions. This is a very weird year for me, considering that there is no Jay White on the card. And it's weird because every single year since I started watching New Japan, Jay has been involved in some way. And obviously because of restrictions, that is not the case. So let's have a moment of silence for Jay White not being a Wrestle Kingdom. Okay, we are back. So yeah, there will not be as much Gaijin talent as expected, but it's once again going to be an amazing card. So let's get going. Okay, so obviously I've got it all written down here because my memory is not that good. So we start off on January the 4th. We have the opening match, which is yet to be confirmed as I am recording this video. And it is a New Japan, so we all know New Japan loves a good Rambo. Normally these Rambos are for the never 6-man titles, and basically they'll keep bringing in new people until the final teams win. But this is for the King of Pro Wrestling title. You can expect many people on this who haven't made the main card. So maybe guys like Bushi, Chase Owens, guys in Bullet Club, Suzuki Gun, Doki should be in this. On the first night, on January the 4th, we are opening with a special singles match between former Roppongi 3K members Sho and Yo. After, obviously, the amazing match they had at the Best of Super Junior, where Yo beat the shit out of Sho, and then on the final, where Sho came out to try and ruin it for Yo, but didn't work. This match is sort of like the rubber match between the two. Who's gonna win? My hope is Yo, because Sho will probably have help from like every Tom, Dick and Harry in the Bullet Club. But I think this is good. Hopefully Yo wins this match. He can push Sho to the side and go on with this really amazing streak that started at the Best of Super Junior. Then, oddly enough, even though it's Wrestle Kingdom, we expect big matches because there are 2 days. We have some nice, I guess you could say, warm-up matches. So the first one we have is Rocky Romero, Ryusuke Taguchi and Hiroshi Tanahashi versus El Phantasmo, Taiji Shimori and Kenta. So for anyone who isn't aware of the card on the 5th, which I'll talk about, we have the IWGP Tag Championship 3-way, and that will include Rocky Romero and Taguchi, welcome back Rocky, and ELP and Ishimori against the champions Robbie Eagles and Tiger Mask. And then we have the no disqualification title match for the United States title between champion Kenta and Hiroshi Tanahashi. So that is a nice way to see what's going to happen. It's been a long time since we've seen Rocky back on Japanese soil, so I think it's going to be nice. And there's a bit of funky weapon to start your Wrestle Kingdom weekend. Well, not weekend, but your Wrestle Kingdom few days, so you can't go wrong with that. We then have another big multi-man tag match, and this time it is between Bushi, Sanada and Naito versus Ospreay, Great-O-Khan and Jeff Cobb. So, okay, Bushi's not going to be in that Rambo then. But these are the big matches building up to the singles bouts between Jeff Cobb and Tetsuya Naito and Sanada and Great-O-Khan on the second night. Once again, these 4 guys have been having amazing matches against each other, whether the G1, more specifically World Tag League, so they'll be interesting to see. And it's nice to see that despite these LIJ members and Empire members not having big title matches, they are still New Japan is still giving them a platform to showcase them, especially in the case of Great-O-Khan, who has literally been improving so much. We then have one of the most unknown matches of the 2 days, and it is Katsuyori Shibata's return match. I told you in my World Tag League and Best of Super Junior review, which you can watch here, that Shibata came out and made his announcement, not really saying much, but basically saying that he's going to be having a match on January the 4th, but nothing else. So since then, we have not found out who the opponent is. It literally could be anyone who is not in a match that day, but we have found out that it's a catch wrestling match. Like I said, anything could happen. It might be short, it might be long, but I can tell you there are probably a lot of people who are very excited for this match because it has been so long. Yes, we've seen teasers, so when Shibata's come and kicked that flip out of Kenta, and when he's come out and just, you've seen him get intense, then he had that exhibition match with Zack Sabre Jr., but this is sort of like the first step in cementing, yes, Shibata is coming back, and hopefully it's safely. We are now on to the 4 title matches. I'd like to say that we're starting off with a bang. Technically we are. It's for one of my favourite titles, the Never title, which has slowly been gaining prestige with the champions like Jay White, Shingo Takagi, and now Tomohiro Ishii. But he is facing Evil. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. I would love Ishii to keep the Never title. I think he embodies what Never is. He's a bit like Shingo, and he's strong. He has this fighting spirit. And then obviously you've got Evil, who's probably going to bring Dick Togo, Sho, and Yujiro out, and will probably win. Yeah, that's my prediction. I mean, I don't really know what else to say. There's going to be interference. If you've got a game of New Japan Bingo going on, you can tick off Dick Togo interference in this match. We then got on to what I call the proper matches of the night. The matches that I'm the most looking forward to. So the first one we have is for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, the tag titles, and it's between champions Dangerous Tekkers, so Zack Sabre Jr. and my Holy Emperor Taichi, versus the Chaos Duo of Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto. Going into this match, these 4 guys have had some amazing matches with each other, whether it's for the Never titles, for the IWGP Tag titles, World Tag League single matches. They have this amazing chemistry, which I didn't expect. Mainly, it's just Zack Sabre Jr. taking the piss out of Yoshihashi, but even now, he's got a bit of respect for him. You can expect a very clean match here, because as much as Suzuki Gun heals, Taichi and Zack have been proving that they don't need cheating. On the other side, we've also seen this new fire out of Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi, which sort of stemmed from their reign with the Never titles. And I think, low-key, I've never said this about a IWGP Tag Championship match, but it has the possibility to steal the show, just because I think people know you're going to expect good things from these 2 teams. So yeah, definitely don't sleep on this. I personally am hoping for a Dangerous Tekkers win. That's what we're going for. I'm not going to go with my head this time. We're going for my heart. Dangerous Tekkers is getting the win. The next match is yet another possible match of the whole 2 days candidate, and it is another rematch for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title between Hiromu Takahashi and El Desperado. These 2 have had wars. We had that one back in, I think it was 2018, where Despy's mask came off, or was that 2019? Then we had their final match last year. Then their time limit draw in the tournament this year. These 2 are interconnected between their wrestling and their personalities. And that is what you're going to expect. You're going to expect not just amazing wrestling, where these 2 guys are going to tear the shit out of each other, but you're going to expect a lot of storytelling. Because, like I said, this is a feud which centres not just about the wrestling styles and the personality clashes, but the desire of both guys to prove they are better than each other. And yeah, are we going to go with my heart or my head? My head tells me Hiromu's going to win, because I feel like he always wins at Wrestle Kingdom, and the only reason his Wrestle Kingdom reigns never end well is because of injury. Like the last match, where I'm going with my heart, I want to go with it again, because I really want Desperado to have this fulfilling reign, but also for him to finally beat Hiromu, because but in like a big stakes match, because that's never happened. So yeah, Despy for the win. And then that leads up to the big main event of night 1, and that is Shingo Takagi versus G1 winner Kazuchika Okada for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. Again, like Despy and Hiromu, these 2 keep putting on match of the year contenders. Like seriously, whether it's the New Japan Cup, the G1, for the title at Dominion, these 2 have an unrivaled chemistry, and I bloody love it. This match is going to be a possible match of the year candidate, because you've got 2 men who are a crazy athletic, crazy amount of heart, but also determination. Okada, after like a few faltering years, has finally got back to the true Rainmaker, and if anything, this is his best chance to win. However, Shingo is not going to let his first ever World Heavyweight title reign finish at the hands of the Rainmaker. So, you thought night 1 was packed. Welcome to night 2, January 5th, Tokyo Dome. Now, we're starting this show with the, as I mentioned before in the tag matches, the opening tag matches, the 3-way for the IWGP Junior tag matches. Champions Robbie Eagles and Tiger Mask versus Bullet Club's El Fantasmo and Taiji Ishimori, and the Hontai Chaos combination of Rocky Romero and the Funky Weapon Taguchi. Again, maybe not the most technically sound match that you're going to see on the night, but it's going to be a lot of fun. You have got 6 very different people. There is the issue of Romero and Taguchi's funky style, so we're going to see some funky weapon. We're probably going to see another chapter of El Fantasmo's boot. Like, what is in that boot? Personally, I don't see Robbie and Tiger Mask retaining, mainly because Tiger Mask is the weak link of the group. But, as much as I'd love to see Rocky and Taguchi hold the titles, I think it's going to go to Bullet Club. And I think it's well deserved because they are the cutest tag team in the world. We then have a special Stardom match. Now, like I said, I can't go over this that much because I am not very aware of Stardom. Sorry, don't hurt. But, like I said, I'm so happy it's finally going to be televised. So maybe I'm going to fall in love with it like I have with Tokyo Joshi. But yeah, I can't say much else about that. We then have the King of Pro Wrestling title match after the opening Rambo from the previous night. Again, can't say much. Don't know who's going to be in it. Don't know the rules. But it's going to be chaos. And fingers crossed that Toru Yano comes out with that win. So, after obviously Sho versus Yo on the 4th and also Ishii versus Evil, we have the fight for the Never 6-man titles. And that is between Yo, Yoshihashi and Hiroki Goto, Sho, Takahashi and Evil. So obviously House of Torture and Chaos. Now, whatever happens the night before with Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi, they will be coming into this still with fighting spirit. They have this new connection now to the Never titles, and obviously Yo is going to be wanting to beat the shit out of Sho no matter what happens. I mean, I think I assume that, like, with the help of Dick Togo, the Bullet Club are going to retain, but I'm going my heart for this prediction. I want the Chaos Trio to win. I think whenever Chaos hold a title, they give it so much meaning, and I love the Never titles to have that heart and passion and that sort of prestige that it had when Goto, Yoshihashi and Ishii were holding it early in the year. We then have the 2 special singles matches between the LIJ and Empire members, so Sanada and Okan and Naito and Jeff Cobb. Again, won't probably be standout matches because there's no titles on the line, but hell will they be good. Naito and Sanada are like unrivaled wrestlers. Like, they are so good, whether it's their charisma, their unique wrestling style, but Cobb and Okan have also shown this. So I am sort of teetering towards what I normally do when there are faction members against other faction members, and there's 2 of them. So I'm going to say Okan is going to beat Sanada and Naito is going to beat Jeff Cobb. But I say it's going to be really close. There's going to be no cheating. It's going to be a perfect match. But you'll have to see if I'm right on that. We then come up to the 2, I'm going to say the 2 co-main events because, you know, love it. The first one is the no DQ match between Hiroshi Tanahashi and Kenta for the US title. This is going to be crazy because we know what I won't say the friendship, but we know what the relationship is between Kenta and Tanahashi. They are 2 completely different people. They have different ethics when it comes to wrestling, but they both love the sport. With no DQ, like, anything can happen. There are going to be tables, though. There are going to be chairs. I don't know what Kenta's going to bring. He could do anything. And you know what? I think this is going to be the time where Tanahashi needs to forget that he's the ace of the universe and play dirty. Like, he needs to do it. However, as much as I love Tanahashi, you know I'm an ace girl. Like, he's the most handsome man in the world. I think Kenta needs to retain this. But especially going into the January 8th show with Noah, he can't really be seen losing to Tanahashi. And I also think he needs that win to sort of cement his status that he deserves to be an IWGP champion in New Japan. And then the final match, we know what's been happening with the new IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. Ibushi had it, then he lost it. Ospreay had it, then he had to relinquish it. Then Shingo won it, but then Ospreay claimed he was still the champion. So basically, we've had 3 guys walking around with IWGP belts, including Okada, who's walked around with the old IWGP heavyweight belt. So basically, whoever wins on the 4th is going to be battling Ospreay for the title. And, I mean, I can't even change my mind. So, like, if I thought Shingo is going to be winning January 4th, he will be going against Ospreay, and I really hope he wins again. That's my prediction, because I know, Ospreay's an amazing wrestler. He has been doing so well holding this IWGP World Heavyweight Championship story in America while he's been on Strong, and also here in the UK. And again, it's going to be an amazing match. We've seen these two wrestle at Best of Super Juniors and G1s and in title matches. And this time, like, the stakes are higher. They are closing off Wrestle Kingdom. They are in the position that last year Kota Ibushi and Jay White were at. And they put on probably my favourite match of the entire year. You're going to get speed, strength. And I think that Ospreay is not going to let Shingo just walk all over him. Obviously not. But I also think for storytelling and just for the sake of COVID still, I think they're going to want someone who is going to be in Japan. And Shingo has been an amazing champion. And if Shingo doesn't win, then that means Okada won night one and he's going to beat Ospreay. So let's just say, so if Shingo actually does win and makes it to Ospreay, Shingo's winning. If Okada wins, Okada's winning. That's just my predictions. But yeah, that is the final match of the final night of Wrestle Kingdom, and you can see it is going to be jam-packed. Like, I have been talking for like what seems like forever, and I'm sorry if this video is long, but it just seems amazing. Honestly, there are so many matches that are going to stand out. There isn't one that I'm looking at and saying, this is a weak link. Like, even Ishii versus Evil, and you know how I feel about Evil. But yeah, it is going to be phenomenal. I can't wait. It's the highlight of my year sometimes, and it really kickstarts a new year, and hopefully going to be the sort of standard point of what 2022 is going to be like, which is hopefully not as shit as last year. So, let me know what you guys think. What do you think of both nights of the card? Are there any matches that stand out for you? More importantly, what are your predictions? Do you think I'm going to be doing really badly again this year? I guess we're going to have to wait and see when I do my review. Like always, I hope you liked my video. With a few days left to Wrestle Kingdom, hopefully this will get you more excited. As always, chat to me in the comments. Follow me and tweet me at wrestling_chat. And remember to press subscribe. I will be back in a few days for the Wrestle Kingdom review. And I will see you guys then. Bye!